Hey, YouTube. All right, I'll wait till some more people come on in. All right, all right, y'all. Come on in the room. Hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it. And then I will be getting a few more minutes. Okay. All right, let me start. I need some introduction music so that way it would um, not be lagging or dead silence in between while I wait for people to come on in. So, okay, let me start. I just have to catch the replay. All right, so you want to know which app to work on and how I choose the app? Because in the past I was working Uber Eats and Grubhub and occasionally DoorDash. Um, I did try out Postmates at one time, Instacart, Ship. So between all those apps, I would choose it based upon the rates. Based upon the area and how many miles I would drive any given time. And even like when I did Zifty, you know, I would map out my routes and pretty much stay in a very populated area or higher area where I know they'll get tips, quality of restaurants, and everything else was a factor. So, you know, it's been what, 2 years now that I've been out of the gig work in regards to the traditional ones. I was doing it for at least 3, 4 years at first, starting in 2016. And then about um, 2019 or so, I pretty much kind of moved on, especially from like Uber Eats and some of the other apps in the past. Now, some of you know, and I've been talking about um, survey.com. Oops. Wait. I've been talking about survey.com and field agent, and particularly I was doing survey. Now, when I first started survey, not last year, but the year before last, I started around February. And I was also doing field agent and observer as well. So when I was doing those apps, it wasn't like the same compared to the others. The difference was I know exactly how much I'll get paid. I knew exactly how much driving I had to do. Um, and I basically picked the areas that was given to me, or I could claim them. So when I looked at these apps, and when I started doing them more and more, especially survey, I would do based on groups and the type of assignment it was. So I would go around to the areas and certain stores, and some of them paid a flat rate fee just to take pictures, update pricing. And I knew it was like either $10, $12. It was a some were resets where it was like a certain number of hours in the store, working with other teams of people from other companies. Now the difference was I was a subcontractor. And when I was a subcontractor, it could be anywhere from $85, $125, or a rate of like $15 per hour. It all varied. Now, how do you know which one to choose? Now, I am doing new apps, at least I signed up for some. So I started signing up for other apps in the works, Feud Agent. I've been signing up for like Feud Agent, Observa, um, the Source, and even the ones I didn't start doing yet. I signed up for one app, which was VHO. Now, I haven't done VHO yet, but y'all heard me talk about VHO. And one of y'all, one of my subscribers, she started doing VHO because she heard me talk about it and she signed up. And it's just like Amazon Flex, but the only difference is, according to what this person told me, you're picking up Hello Fresh. You go to the warehouse, they designate certain areas the day before. It's supposed to be the day before. And then I started realizing that they offering it in the mornings. And they give you a flat rate, and it could be anywhere from $57, 60 something dollars. You're delivering about 60 something packages on average. But you have to go to the certain warehouse, pick it up, scan the items, and then you just go about your route. So today, I haven't done it yet, but I'll probably start doing it probably more like on a Sunday, depending on if they have any assignments for me for survey.com. Now, today, they seem to be really busy. They seem to be real busy during the weekday. Now, I can't do it on the weekdays because I'm currently taking my classes with Generation Monday through Friday, 11 to 7. So I don't really do it during the week, at least not yet. Now, today they had a lot of assignments, a lot, and it was like Cumming and Alpharetta. Um, it was all over the place. Now they said Mondays they're busy, but they said Tuesdays they really start to pick up. Now Tuesdays they said They're going to have catering orders, and you would have to have like certain things, like a bag of some sort. Now, how do I know which one I'm going to pick in terms of, especially once once this program is finished and I start the new year, I probably will do it. I'll probably do it a couple of days, you know, here or there. But how do I choose areas? I basically choose areas regardless of what app I'm doing, except for maybe survey, is I choose an area where it tends to be more residential, more houses, you know? I don't want to go to apartment complexes and things like that. You know, that could be a headache because you'll be walking up and down the stairs. Um, it may be gated. You have to get an access code. It's hard to see the apartments, especially now. Especially now that it's getting darker. Come 6 o'clock, it's pretty much dark. 7 o'clock for sure. But once it gets about 5:30, 5:35, 5:40, it gets real hard to do those deliveries, especially when you have to go to the apartments, the apartment buildings. It don't show where what building number it is. You know, it's not even well lit. Some of them could be so pitch black dark. You'll be driving around looking for the apartments, and it could be a headache. It could be a real big headache. And then you go into some areas that could be real sketchy in the sense that um it's not visible, you know, especially when you have to deliver food. So I don't choose those type of assignments, especially as it gets later in the as the season change. I tend to stay away from those type of assignments, especially anything dealing with deliveries of any sort. I tend to stay away from them. So now another thing that I look at, that I choose my assignments based on the type of job I'm doing. I tend to do more like survey assignments because today, now these come up as special offers. They'll give you special offers where it's already routed in the order that it all is in the same areas, and you know the exact amount you'll be getting. So like tomorrow, not tomorrow, like today, they gave me let me show you. I'm going to do another video which demonstrates with survey how it works. Once I okay, let me show. I'm going to pull up some assignments. So today they offered me 8 stores, and it's at Kroger, and that is the dairy products. So they gave them to me, and it's due by Wednesday. So it starts out at Snellville Scenic Highway, and then it goes to Athens Highway, Loganville, Grayson, Loganville again, Grayson. This one is in Riverside Parkway in Lawrenceville, and then Lawrenceville Swanee Road, Swanee. I didn't know I picked all these stupid Buford Drive in Lawrenceville. Now, all those are mapped out where you're not really going all over the place. Now, these are 8 stores starting from Snellville, going to Lawrenceville, going down Loganville, because see Loganville and for instance Loganville and Grayson is pretty much in the same area. And what I mean by that is, for instance, you may be in like Lawrenceville, Georgia. That's Grayson Highway. Now, you may think, well, these routes don't make sense, but it actually does, because when I go to, once I leave and go to Loganville, after I leave Snellville, it all pretty much is in within a few miles of each other. You have to kind of know the area. Now, that's not far from me. And then they tend to pick areas where you frequent. So the only good thing about with survey, especially doing it around this time of the day, you're not really driving so much, in a sense that, you go to the store, you finish one store, you go to the next store, and it all maps out how many miles you'll be driving. So, and it gives you an estimate time how much you think, how long it will take to do these stores. So these 8 stores, and I don't have to do it all at once. I could probably do 1, 2, 3, 4. I may do 4 tomorrow. I should have done it tonight, but it's already 9 o'clock, and Kroger closes at 11ish. But I'll probably do these tomorrow. I'm gonna do them tomorrow for sure. So I'm gonna do at least 4 of them tomorrow, and then do the other 4 by Wednesday evening at 11:45. So that's how I'm going to do that. Now, the good thing about some of these places is that sometimes you may go to one store for 2 different things. You may be doing one item that they ask you to look for into merchandise in the store, and then the other one could be dairy. So it's like you serve it. Sometimes you could be servicing 2 stores, well, one store location, but you're doing 2 different assignments, and it's each different. So that's a good thing about that. So I tend to get those assignments when it comes to going to what's the store? Sprouts. Sprouts tend to have things like that. Sprouts may have, where last week I was going to go to Sprouts and I was supposed to merchandise some essential oils, check the store, do the essential oils. And then one part of the store was to look at some soup of some sort, like put the coupon stickers on some soup. And that was at the same location, So it was like, 4 assignments where I was going to the same store, at 2 different stores rather. Like Kroger would have, go to Kroger and do this. But then you're also going to go to Kroger to merchandise something else. So, hey, y'all, come on in the room. Give me a thumbs up. So that's how I managed to work some of these apps. Now, in the description box, I did list several different referral codes. Some are for coupon, some of them are savings. Now, that's the part I'm going to get up to next. Now, I've been doing several different apps where I would go to the grocery store, they may take a picture of the receipts and you get points. Now, some of them you get points. You could choose a gift cards from like various stores like Target, Best Buy, Amazon, and things of that nature. Now, hey, Twist and Locks, I'm about to call you. And so what I do is I say, well, shoot, if I could make money just by getting back, some of them you get money back from the receipts, that you make, and one you could scan the receipts on multiple apps. I have like one receipt. I don't care where it is. Everybody goes to the store. Everybody goes to Quick Trip. Everyone goes to the Kroger, Publix. So rather than you throwing out those receipts, you should save them. And in the links, it would show, like I got one for like a bottle. Now a bottle I don't really too much like, but some of the apps, Coin Out. Let me see, what is the other ones? Coin Out, you get money back. You scan receipts. Now it may be a slow moment with that one, but I've been doing it for a few months. I've been doing that for several months. Now, everyone's been signing up for the gas. Now, the gas price has been like $3. Today was $3.15. That was like, and this is a Quick Trip for unregular unleaded. So if you have a Mercedes or a higher end car that needs premium gas, let me tell you, you're gonna be spending quite some amount of money. Get Upside app. Some people said they make $500 a month. I don't see how. The only way how I see people make money like that, like really make some money, is that they started implementing other things. You don't have to use it for the yeah. You don't have to use the Get Upside app. They also include restaurants on the list. Like right now they have Arden Garden in Stone Mountain, 18% cash back. Now they don't have, and then they added a whole bunch of other stores. Don Pedro Mexican restaurant, Extreme Teriyaki Grill, the Village Corner German restaurant. So they added a whole bunch of other stores in here. There's not just gas, restaurants. Then they added, they haven't added the grocery store yet, but that doesn't mean they don't have grocery stores in your area. And then they added convenience stores, BP convenience stores. So if you go to BP, now it depends on a certain location. They added that. And this one is on Memorial Drive, BP. But so they started to expand this app. Now the other apps I'm talking about, that you could start making money from, is Shopkick. Shopkick, you basically, when you have to have it on, you have to have it on the interface. So, oh shoot, I went to CVS today. I could have got 10 kicks. Well, I'm going there tomorrow. So you have the Shopkick, and say you just walking into the store, like Publix. Everybody go to Publix, Dollar Tree or CVS, Ross. You don't have to buy anything. Just walk into the store, and it'll in Home Depot, Walgreens, Kroger, Aldi. What? Oh, Aldi. Target, TJ Maxx, Best Buy. If you walk into the store, it will give you points just for walking in the store. Then if you were to buy certain things from these stores, then you could scan the item. If you don't see, if you go there to the store and you say, okay, you scan the item, you get points. You can scan the item, you don't have to buy it. But if you buy it, that's extra. So that could accumulate to a lot too. You could get like a $50 gift card, and these things add up, especially with the holidays coming up, especially with the holidays. And let me see, where's some other ones? So you could pretty much make money just by walking to the store or downloading your receipts. It doesn't take any personal information, nothing like that. A lot of people be worried about they gonna take your personal information. No, they don't. A lot of these companies that started this, it's the data that they use that they could come out for marketing. You know, they come up there, they do that for marketing and a whole bunch of other things. So it's always a ways of doing things, making money. And the way I look at it, it's just like loose change. You have loose change on and you save it, put it in a bucket. It adds up. Some people have so many points. When I came across a lady one time, she was doing the shop kick, and she was doing it way before I was doing it, and she showed me how many points. This lady had about 50,000 something points, and all they do is they go to the store. They go, you normally go shopping. You just scan the item, boop, boop, boop. And if you do this every day, like say you were to, just browse around the store, and you in that store and it's on the app, and you open it up and you get the shop kicks. You go click, then you walk around the store. You don't have to buy it. You just go up there and say, oh, you just scan the barcode for this magazine, certain magazine. You scan it. And some people do it like they say, okay, if I do about 100 points a day, and that's not a lot, and you do it every day, or you say, okay, I'm going to do it like I'm going to do like maybe 100 points 5 days a week. That's 500 points. And then you figure that's 2,000 points a month. And you do that every day. It's just like, remember those stamps? Like when me and my cousins went, we would go down south with my grandparents, and they would go to Piggly Wiggly, and they would get these stamps. When you go to the grocery, when you go to the store, they used to give you these stamps. And then you would save those stamps, and you have so many books, and then you go in the catalog and you will get prizes. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Y'all remember that with the Piggly Wiggly stamps, and used to, save up those stamps, and people would save up those stamps around the end of the year. So when Christmas come, they buy items, and it was some good ones too. It was some real good ones. Yep. That's the same concept of these points on these apps. It's the same thing. And the only difference is it's digitized. You claim them for gift cards. So the only thing is that you don't have to, you're not looking, you don't have to buy a certain product. You just buy whatever you want. So if you had like 10,000 points, 20,000 points, for instance, you could actually cash them out and buy gift cards. Now that's what I did. The first company I used to work with was bonus mypoints.com. It was like reading email. Like, I would go in there, check my email, and I would claim the points by just reading it. And I did that for years. I did that so long. This was way before these apps came along. It was bonuspoints.com. Now all I had to do was read, go click on the email. I would get like 25 points for reading it, or 5 points or whatever. So one time I did this so much with the bonus points, that I had so many points throughout the years, I cashed it out and bought me some gift cards for the gas station, Shell gas station. I had $75 worth of gas gift cards to buy gas. And I cashed them out. And then I did, then I started doing other apps, then I signed up for other apps. Now, that one is on. I'm trying to get to one of the email with the bonus with the let me see. I had so many different things on here. It's so many different things that you could do. One is a government survey. They want you to, they actually take a survey and you get money for it, but I haven't done that. And because sometimes it could be a lot, and this is something you do on your phone. You just, you could scroll your emails and say, let me go ahead and read these emails or whatever, or just scroll to them. But it could be a lot sometimes, especially if you get a lot of emails like I do. I'm trying to find e-rewards. That was another one. E-rewards, basically I get um I could cash it out for gift cards, and but it was so much. Let me see. Let me look at this. It could be a lot. It could be a lot. Let me see. See, eWords, I think one time when I tried to do it, they never say I qualify for anything. I do the survey and it says, well, thank you for taking the survey, but then it takes so long. Like this survey I'm doing is $4 in reward currency. So I could answer surveys for $4, $5, 15. Some of them pay 20, but I never qualified for the higher ones. But they at least give you something. Now, one time with some of these surveys, I would buy a gift card, um, lose it, not lose it, but I don't know. You know what they say when sometimes when some people get a lot of these gift cards, they don't use them. That's what happens to me. I would have some gift cards. They would have $7, $6 on there, remaining balance, and and it would be so much, and I just kind of miss it. Hi, Miss. Do any of these make $100 a day? These sound small. I don't. Yeah, the ones that I'm doing with survey, they pay. See, you have to do it for a while. See, some of them pay for the mileage and the bonus travel. But yes, a lot of them pay. A lot of the assignments that I've done is over 100. It's $100. Sometimes it'd be 85 plus the bonus. So it does add up. It does add up. Like I could do 4 stores and it would be $20, and they'll give me a bonus like $15. So yeah, it does. It adds up to over $100 a day. Hey, C Henner. Yeah, it adds up per day. So let me see. Let me look at the. Um, I'm gonna put the. Let me give you an example. One of the. This is the one I'm talking about. I'm gonna put the link in the referral code. I mean, Now let me clarify. Survey.com with the merchant that's merchandise. That's the one with the M. That's the one when you go to stores. So if you look on the link on the app, it will pull up different based on where you live. You can choose to go to the stores. Now, the one that has when I say survey, when I say survey, those are the ones like it tells you to take a survey. You don't make $100 a day doing taking surveys, meaning they ask you to um, fill, like give your basic demographics, things like that. Those are points. Those are points, or those may give you $5, $10, depending on the criteria. So let me clarify what I'm saying. The one with merchandising, where you go to stores, that's survey.com, and the referral link is in the link, that's where you get the app, you download it, you choose the different stores you go to, like this one, merchandiser. Oh, you can't really see it. This one, you can make $100. The other one, where you take surveys, there's answer some questions and stuff like that, you know, you could get points. So these are different things. And then the other one is Observa. Observa, basically, where you um, look at the various different store. It's the same thing, but it's different. You may get paid $7.50, $10, whatever, like field agent. So, yep. The more you do them, the more you do these apps, especially the ones where you go into stores to, price auditing or whatever, the more committed you are, you will, they pay you a bonus. Now, they do have a rating, but to me, my rating is a 2.5. They've been stuck at that 2.5 forever. But they don't look at your I don't think it really factors anymore in terms of a rating. It depends how consistent you are. If you're a person who's very consistent, who does these assignments, they'll give you they will contact you. But they changed it. See, Henner, they changed it because now they pay you 48 hours from the time you cash out. They don't use PayPal anymore. They use a company um, that process the payment for you. Now, say you made, like, say for instance, I made $1,800 and I let it accumulate it after a month, and then they process the payment of a percentage, like 2% or something, and then you get $1,700 or whatever. But they give you back that commission every first of the month. So, and they pay. So as long as once you cash it out, you can it'll be processed within 2 days. Because when I cashed mine out the other day by accident, because I was trying to get to a certain dollar amount, but then I accidentally cashed it out because I was trying to get to $2,000, and I was like, oh man, but I cashed. I hit the button, and then next thing you know, payment is pending. The one I'm talking about, survey.com. But see, when you do survey.com, you have to kind of pretty much do it every day. You're going to have to kind of like, I don't do it every day. I did it. If you do it every day, you could make that amount. Some people make um, over 3,000. Well, some people make over $2,000, $3,000, and they basically do resets, meaning they go and work 8 hour day at a going to, like, say you go to a Publix and they're remodeling the store. Some people like to do their assignments that way. They'll pay them. It'll be like $150 for 8 hours, and they'll do it that whole day. But the thing is, with the resets, you don't get those resets. Is not done every day. It may be done 2, 3 days, and that's it. But if you're looking for that type of work where you get to just go and reset the store all day, you're not gonna get those assignments every day. Some people be trying to wait. Oh, I'm gonna wait until I get the big home run. I do what I do is I get, they may assign me 10 stores. It's all in my area, and it pays like $20. Some of these projects you have to work a shift, and I'm like, nah, just take picture. Yeah, but some people like to work with other companies, and you independent contractor, and then you doing um resets and stuff. But that could be hard because some of the resets starts at 5 in the morning, you know, which could be good depending on if you want to get your day out the way. But I don't really do resets as much because last time I did the resets, it was right up the street, right up that Publix, and sometimes you be standing around most of the time because the company that's head in charge, they come with their own employees. You're an independent contractor. You're trying to figure out, okay, who am I working with? And they say, who you with? And they don't even know. And you just sign the attendance sheet, clean out some shelves, and that's it. And then you go about your business. But those are okay. But some of them it could be kind of aggravating. Some could be really aggravating. I remember I did the resets for Rite Aid. Rite Aid was going out of business. It was switching over to Walgreens. Everything from Rite Aid had to be torn out. Merchandise had to be clear off the shelves. I went to do a Rite Aid, and it was like 10 o'clock at night till, was it 10 o'clock at night? I think it was like 10 o'clock at night until like 7 in the morning or something like that. So some of it could be really kind of aggravating, especially the ones where, um, like I did some at Walmart, and they wanted you to do real hard work, like work on equipment that you never been trained to do. I said, I wasn't trained to do all that. I'm only here to take off these baby bottles or whatever, clear the shelves, you know, and straighten them out. Some of them could be easy, but some of them could be, some of those people act like you work for them. I don't work for you. I'm came here as an independent contractor. I'm here to help. But all that stuff y'all talking about, lifting the shelf, like it's literally you lifting the shelf with a a pallet, whatever. That's trained that you have to be trained to do. Like some of these companies, it's like T Rock, and they're a company, and their employees get paid per hour. Um, some of these companies, you traveling. Like some people, um, they tend to hire people to go to California. They pay for the hotel, and it's not a choice that you could choose a hotel. It be sometimes some of them be real, mm, and you're working like all day, all night, and they really want you to do the most ridiculous type of thing. Now, sometimes I'll do it, but um, sometimes I will do it, but other times I really don't. It depends now, because some of them, because I'm still technically, I am still employed with this company called what's the name of that dang company? What is the name of it? Let me look for it. ACM, ACM, ACM has the same assignments as merchandiser, and we'll be at the same store, same assignment. Because see, when it comes to these resets, they have multiple companies that work at these stores. It's not only Survey. Survey ain't the only one. Survey may say we need about 5 people to go to this store and work the assignment, and you may be you may have that very same assignment on another app. Now you're not supposed to double dip because you're getting paid for 2 for 1. But sometimes you could actually see a lot of people who do these jobs. They work for a regular company. They also are independent contractor, and they may sign up with Survey to be an independent contractor, and they may get the assignment, but then they also work for ACM to be the same assignment. You're not supposed to do two. You're not supposed to do the same You're not supposed to work that same Walmart working at 2 different companies. Now, I know in the past, some people may do that, but if they catch you doing that by any chance, they may just cancel you, they may just suspend you from doing them again. So you really don't want to do that. You know, but there's a lot of companies out there that does this type of work, And the reason why they do these is because a lot of companies don't hire, like they don't hire companies, or they don't hire people to do those anymore. They hire independent contractors to do them. But that's how I got this. That's how I ended up getting that Ely grant. My Ely grant, the one that came because I was working at I was doing it, for a good while, and I made substantial income doing that. So when these stores started closing or whatever the case may be, I applied for the Ely grant and got I got the $10,000. I sure did. I got that money because of that. Because I had this, I showed, all right, these are the work, these are the gigs that I was doing. Here's my income. I filed it on the tax return, Schedule C, and each one was different. I had to file Schedule C for the merchandising gig jobs, the delivery, you know, each of those were different Schedule C's and wrote off expenses too. So there's money to be made. Now, unfortunately, Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, and all the rest of them, a lot of people have been doing them for a long time. A lot of people caught on and started working those apps, but the rate is so low. I rather work an app where I know what I'm going to get, where I'm going up front, and that's it. Now, how do I choose? Now, Now with VHO, I haven't done it yet. Twist and locks, you did it yesterday, so I'm gonna call you and ask you how that went. But um, I'm gonna probably do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on a Sunday after I get home, rest from Amazon, because that's the only thing with Amazon is that when I get off Sunday morning, go home to rest, I'm tired. Yep, they don't pay. I have not seen anybody lately, even when I go to Chick-fil-A or whatever, I have not seen nobody do. I haven't seen anyone going there doing no DoorDash or Uber Eats. But DoorDash, I see it. Uber Eats, not so much anymore. I'm gonna do VHO. Now I'm probably gonna do VHO on that winter break, which is coming up with Generation, sometime in the middle of November. I'm gonna do it. What? Oh shoot! Let me call you right now. Yep, this Teresa. Yep. Can you hear me? Dad, you said those houses were close. What? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can hear you. No, you have to look at the dates when it's due. Yeah,